First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama.
Fired up and ready to go in here? That's a good thing. When I looked at the bid initially, I was overwhelmed by what a beautiful concept was presented. You know, everything about this bid speaks to what the city has to offer. Having the games right along that beautiful, glorious lakefront, using the existing park structure to ensure that we're making the kinds of investments and we'll have the kind of wonderful leave-behinds that will benefit the city over the long run. The notion that Olympic athletes who visit the city will live centrally, they'll be 15 minutes from any competition site, that they'll be able to walk, ride, or bus to some of the greatest cultural offerings that this nation, that this world has to offer. It will be an athlete's paradise in so many ways, and we will have it at a time in the city's climate that'll actually be nice. This bid also means a lot to me personally because as First Lady, as many of you know, I've made it a priority to bridge the gap between the White House and communities across DC and across the country. I've spent much of my first 9 months trying to open the doors to the White House to kids who might not otherwise see themselves having access to these institutions, because that's where I came from. Communities like that where kids never dreamed that they could set foot in the White House, let alone live there. So I've wanted to open the doors of the White House and bring new opportunities to so many young kids living in the midst of power and prestige, fortune and fame, but never really seeing their connections to those institutions. And Barack and I made a point of doing the same thing when we lived in Chicago.